Hello everybody, welcome back. In this episode I'm going to talk about the breast pump. I'm going to share some of information according to my experience and according to the researches that I have been doing in the time that I was choosing the proper pump for my case. I'm going to share different advantages and disadvantages for different kind of breast pumps that you find in the internet. If you find interesting and helpful the information that I share through my videos, please subscribe my channel. In this way you give us a great motivation to share more information, and also you can get notification about the new videos and new information that I uploaded in YouTube. And in this video I'm gonna talk about different brands and also different situations that a certain pump can be the best choice. First pump that I'm going to talk is about the electric pump. Actually, this was the first pump that I have been using in the hospital. The Mandela, the heavy-duty Mandela brand pump, which is mostly used by hospitals here in the United States. It is a very professional brand and it's a very professional pump. Actually, it is very expensive, and even though it is a very heavy duty and very professional work, I don't think most of the women they can support it. There are options that you can hire it, or you can rent it. So in this way you can use for a certain amount of time, depends on how long you think to pump your breasts. This is very professional and it's a very big pump, so you need to set up a certain place where you're gonna pump your breast, because they need a place where you can plug in, and also you need a place where you put all the equipments that the Mandela brand pump has. Usually it comes with a different size that fits your breast. It is very professional. I recommend, and I think is a good choice, but since it has a little pricey, and I don't think most of the women can support. There are even other electric pumps that they are very good. Actually, the Spectra pump. The Spectra I choose the Spectra pump. Actually, was covered by insurance company. If you want to buy, you can find in Amazon or in different shops. It is very fast. You can breast pump both of the breasts at the same times. It has different kind of options that you can do lower or faster the pumping section, and also just like every kind of electric pumps, you need to set up a place. You have to find a place where you can plug in. This kind of electric pumps might not be very helpful to use during the time of the traveling, because you might not find electricity, which is one of the main things that the pump has. But they are very fast. If you decide to only pump at the home, they are very fast, and also it is very good because most of the electric pumps, they allow you to pump both of the breasts at the same time. So these are the two brands that I recommend. Actually, even for the Mandela one, you can find even other versions that they are electric and cheaper one. But since the insurance covered the Spectra, I think is very good as well. And you just find out with your insurance company if they cover, and I think the Spectra is one of the best affordable and very good brand that gives a very easy process of breast pumping your milk. The other way of pumping the breast is the manual one. Manual one is a very traditional way of pumping. The good thing of the manual pumps is that you can find in markets, and most of the manual pumps, they are very cheap and very inexpensive comparing with the other breast pumps. It is very nice to have a breast pump manual, especially in the time that you are traveling. It is very easy because it doesn't need electricity, so you can use your hands and you can pump your breasts. There are two kind of pumps that I can choose from all the breast pump that they are manual: the Mandela brand and the Haka brand. Actually, the Mandela brand, since Mandela is a very nice brand, and usually when you go in stores, they recommend to buy things that they sell are very good quality, and they are dedicated. It's a brand that is dedicated for mothers. The Harmony breast pump that is manual is very good. It's very small, and also you don't need electricity. It is very easy to clean. It doesn't have too much parts, and it helps a lot the women to during the time that they are transporting. Also, it doesn't need to set up a place, just like the electric pump that usually it requires a space where you're gonna pump doing the pump sections. And the other disadvantages that this hand brands this manual pump has is that you have to do the process with the hands, which might tire your muscles, and also it is not for the both breasts. So you have to pump each breast separately, which take longer than the electric pumps that they allow you to take the milk, both breasts at the same time. But still is very popular, and they are very useful for mothers that they don't think to breast pump so much, and they don't want to invest so much money in the pump. Still is a solution, and is very popular as well. Also, the Haka brand and the Haka pumps are silicone pumps, and they don't have too much parts, so it is very easy to clean, and also it is not very complicated to install the pump. It is a silicone, and also lots of women, they choose the Haka brand pump because they choose for the breast pumping during the night, especially when you breastfeed your baby with one breast at the night. You can put the silicone brand Haka in the breast, and you can pump the other side. So it is a solution. It is still it has its own disadvantages because it doesn't offer you the chance to pump both of her breasts at the same time. And also since it is manual, it is not that fast as the electric one, but still is a very nice choice, and lots of women, they prefer to use the breast pumps that they are manual, and they are very traditional way. And some of the women, they say that is even less painful at the beginning, because the electric one might be very fast, even though you have the options to choose how fast you want to do the breast pump. Since you are doing manually, lots of women, they share the experience that with a manual pump you might feel less pain during the time of the breast pumping. The other pumps that they are very useful are the wearable pump or hand-free pump. This kind of breast pumps you put under your clothes, and during the time that you are working around the house, or you are working in an office or somewhere, it allows you to take out the milk. Actually, this is very popular because the women, while they do housework, they can pump their breasts, and they don't need to sit down with an electric pump that you need to dedicate the time and to dedicate a space for the breast pumping process. Meanwhile, with a wearable pump, you just put in your under your bras, and you start working around the house, and you can pump, and you can have the hand free to do certain other things around the house. Most of the time they don't make too much noise, so if you are with your baby, they don't bother the baby. Also, there are two most popular brand of the wearable pump are the Willow and also the LV. Actually, the Willow is more expensive. It is more ranked as one of the best pumps, but still it is a little pricey. Maybe women, they cannot afford it. Of course, in the market you can find even other wearable pumps that they are that they offer with a cheaper price than these brands, and they have even better reviews. But I pick up some of the top brands, so I wanted to share. This kind of pumps are very helpful for the mother, and also it has the disadvantages. Lots of women, they share information that the wearable pump, they don't fully empty your breasts. It is different from the other pumps that they are more helpful to empty the breast. And also it has these advantages that you don't need to set up a place. Most of them, they need to charge, but they don't need to plug in. It is very good for working moms, and also it is even a choice for mothers that they are traveling. So depending on what kind of situation you are and how much money you want to invest, you can choose different kind of brands that they are in Amazon or in other shops, that they provide all the necessary information, and you can find even different reviews. To choose the right pump, you can understand your situation, and also you always get information from your insurance company before you make a decision for your breast pump, to understand which kind of brands and which kind of pumps they cover, and you can make a decision. Also in internet you can read even more information about different kind of brands, and also different kind of breast pumps that they are in the shop. uh, Also in the Amazon or in other online shops, you can find different kind of breast pumps that they offer a different kind of prices according to the money that you want to invest in the pump. And also you make even the decision for which pump you want to use according to the time that you want to dedicate to the breast pump. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.